Okay, y'all, so let's talk about it. Beyond the Gates, episode 24 and 25. Okay, so let's get into the Naomi and Bill situation. So Naomi and Bill is still arguing over this case, okay? Naomi's clients go to Bill, and Bill tries to convince them to actually drop the case. And she ends up getting into an argument with Bill or whatever the case may be, and you know, um, she basically telling him like, yeah, I need you to drop this case or whatever. Why the fuck? Okay, because my neck look real crazy on camera right now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So she tries to he tries to get them to drop the case and get them settle the lawsuit or whatever without being sued. So Naomi is like, no, we leave it, we not with this or whatever. So Tomas end up hitting up Kat and trying to get Kat to talk to Naomi about dropping the case. So Kat is upset with Tomas because she felt like he was just trying to play it for real. But then he sent her a text message asking her out for dinner. She had this little, I guess, daydream fantasy about him or whatever. Like, she really likes him a lot. So she ended up accepting it with him. So Kat and, what's her name? Kat and Eva end up getting into it. So Eva was basically telling Kat, like, leave me alone. Like, who do you think they're going to believe, me or you? Like, you keep on trying to, like, come for me for real. Like, stop coming for me, basically, okay? So then we get to Vanessa and the loan shark. So they sit at the table at the diner, and he trying to, finesse her or whatever and tell her all about, like, his mother still need the house and this and that third, blase, blase. And he, like, low-key flirting with her. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is his fucking MO with her? Like, what do he really need her for? Because I know that he has money or whatever, but he feels like she's going to make him rich in some kind of way. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly do he need her expertise or her talents for. But yeah, he's like sinking his teeth into Vanessa, and Vanessa just eating it all up. She know that he flirting with her or whatever, but at the end of the day, she, thinking that she making a sale in his house or whatever. So then we get to um, Danny and Chelsea. So Danny, Chelsea, and Kat is in the house talking, and Danny, tries to let Chelsea know that she wants to, she want to basically help her with her runway show, help her, put her first bag on display and different things like that, and giving her some different ideas. So Chelsea is shooting that shit down like, I don't need your help. I don't want to do it on my own, blase, blase. What she was telling her mother, like, I don't mean to hurt you or anything like that. It's just, this is something that I want to do on my own. Okay, so then we get to Andre and Ashley. Andre is avoiding Ashley when he goes to the hospital. When he goes to the hospital, he gets an offer to do a documentary on all the nurses in the hospital as like a tribute to the nurses or whatever, and they hire him to do that. So he's scheduling everybody for their shoots and stuff like that, and he completely ignores Ashley because he tried to kiss Ashley in a few episodes before, and that was kind of like crossing the boundaries of their friendship. So he just avoided her completely or whatever. But then they end up talking it out, and they basically, Ashley was saying like, you're still my friend. Like, even though you try to cross the boundary or whatever, just know, like, we can't do that. We just friends, but I do want to still be a friend and stuff like that. So they end up still making up, but Andre still want to be with Ashley. So then we get to the bar, and Ashley's boyfriend Greg is at the bar with Jacob, and Jacob's partner is at the bar too, but they're not sitting at the same table. So Jacob is pretty much like telling Greg, about his partner and about the case with Naomi and all that, and Greg is telling Jacob about how when Andre had filmed, gave him because he tried to save a cat. He risked his life to save a cat and got into that fire or whatever. So they end up taking pictures of him, honoring him for, doing something heroic. And Andre took a picture of him, and he said he didn't like the picture that Andre took of him. But when Andre takes pictures of Ashley, the pictures come out like really good. But then when he took a picture of Greg, he made him look like a troll. That's what Jacob said or whatever. And Jacob was hitting around with the fact like maybe he wants your girl. That's why he make her pictures look better than yours type shit, right? So then Jacob goes over to his partner and was telling his partner, like, yeah, I know why you been easy on me and this and the third. It's because my father told you to be easy on me and don't give me a hard time. He was like, I'm my own. I can hold my own or whatever the case may be. So, however you're going to be to me, be that way. Like, don't be switching up because my father said so. Okay? So then we have, what else happened in here? So then we got the climax of the shit. No. Haley goes over to Chelsea, okay? Haley goes to Chelsea and tries to talk to Chelsea about, first Haley is feeling excluded. She goes to Bill. She's feeling excluded in the country club or whatever. And Bill's talking about he'll handle it, he'll take care of it, or whatever the case may be. Like, every time she go and try to do an activity or something like that, people shutting her down. I think she wanted to play tennis or something, but they wouldn't let her join because of the situation with Danny and how everybody fuck with Danny more than they fuck with her. So then after she talked to Bill, she told Bill that she'll handle it or whatever the case may be, because Bill was about to call the president of the country club and try to settle the shit. So then we have Haley goes over to Chelsea, okay, and tries to talk to Chelsea, bad-mouthing her mother, Danny, talking about Danny to Chelsea, talking about how Danny is crazy, how Danny need help, how Danny been harassing her. Like, everybody is so quick to defend Danny, but, they not really like seeing like how what Danny is doing is hurting Haley or whatever. That's pretty much what she's saying and stuff like that. So then we get to Haley and Chelsea and not Chelsea. I can't even get it out. Danny and fucking Bill, honey. So Bill calls up Danny to try to come over the house. Danny invites him over because, she still want her back and shit like that. So she go get herself dressed, clean up her place a little bit or whatever, and get ready for Bill to come over. They over there on the couch laughing, reminiscing through photos and all this shit. Danny ain't even drink shit, okay? She had a sparkling water the whole time. Tell me why they end up kissing on the fucking couch. Like, bitch. What? I'm like, wow, Danny, are you serious right now? Like, oh my God, she is just setting herself up for heartbreak because Bill is freaking married. So yeah, I cannot wait to see how this episode goes in the next one. Let's talk about it if y'all seen it, okay?